creaTEVity.
Don't you wanna steal it? I wanna steal it. Let me see you steal it. Don't you wanna steal it? I wanna steal it. Let me see you steal it.
Got a faucet full of purple rinse. Got my styrofoam cup, I'm about to turn it up. In my sleep, I'm making hella G's. And when I wake up in the morning, I go pay for these. They steady watching all my progress. Process, do your dumb, so pay your homage.
Welcome back to the Highlight Reel presented by creaTEVity. I'm your host, creaTEVity. My co-host over there, Don P. the GOAT. We got a special guest in here today.
Yes, sir.
We got a really special guest, man. I'm going to go ahead and let my man P take over for this one, man.
So we got my mans, the legend, the extraordinaire, B Hype.
What up, Jack? What up, fella? Just a quick shout out, man. Hey, Rose, Rick Ross.
Man.
My brother. Quick shout out, Rick Ross. Holla at us, man. We love Bel Air. We're going to have one of these at the table all the time. Also, 224 just passed. So rest in peace to Gigi. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir.
Again, we're going to have my man Don P take over this interview today. I'm going to ask a couple questions, but, he going to go ahead and take it over, man. So
look, we went and grabbed B Hype, right? Because, it's called the Highlight Reel. And so we want to highlight the real. My man is very much so one of the, and it's weird and cliche to be like, yo, this a real person or a real nigga, you feel me? Because, I feel like we're phenomenal beings, more so than anything else. It takes a phenomenal person to do phenomenal things, and this man right here to my right has done phenomenal things for a minimum
yes.
25 years.
Yes.
And so you feel me? It's a blessing. It's an honor to even just be able to be right here, to even call this guy my friend. A person I can call and be like, yo, AB, I need you. He come right through. He say, P, set the date, set the location, and when I'm done. Man. And he actually beat me here, which is normal.
You know what I'm saying? For the rappers, you know what I'm saying? All right.
He beat me here, you feel me? It's dope, just to even, for him to even just be on it and want to even just be present and bless everybody with his knowledge and his spirit. I feel like that needs to be highlighted.
Yeah.
It's not many like him. I mean, this guy was the hype man to Twisted, you feel me? And I'll let him tell his story, but he comes from an era where the hype man was so important when it comes to performance. And me being an artist, I don't have a hype man. If I had a hype man, everything would be a lot different.
Yeah,
as far as, the showmanship and everything goes. Like, this is the show. When it all comes down to it, everybody knows but Twister's there, but they don't see Twister be hype because of be hype. Be hype makes the show hype. So let's give us a background on maybe how they even started, y'all relationship, how you began,
Okay.
the journey, man. Just give me the journey, man.
Give you the journey.
Give me the
Okay.
journey.
Like I said, for those that don't know who I am, I'm B Hype the Verbal.
Yes, sir.
Been Twister Hype Man since day one. We both, we got into this game way before 91, but we signed a deal in 91. So that's when we set it off.
bro.
you know what I'm saying? We 18, 19 years old, man, in 91 when we kicked it off for the city. You know what I'm saying? But me and Twister grew up together, 12, 13 years old. So we best friends.
Where y'all from?
West side of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
K-Town, Monroe and Costner. You
Okay.
did?
that's K-Town. K-Town. People say they from K-Town, and you be like,
Right. We in that middle right there.
Yeah, I'm from, just to let you know, I'm from K-Town myself. I grew up on Maypole and Keeler. So.
Okay, yeah, you right there, yeah. I used to work at the car wash right around the corner, Blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the family there, Yeah.
So just let me know about something like give me a historic moment when, matter of fact, give me a moment when you just knew like, man, this shit is unreal.
Actually, when I did my first show, you know, my first show with Twister was in Milwaukee, and we was doing it with MC Breed. Rest in peace to MC Breed. You know, we did a show with MC Breed, and we practiced and everything. So we gonna go out there and do our thing, and you know what I'm saying, and see, you know, the crowd respond. And when we went out there, it was unbelievable. The people just went crazy.
Wow.
They went nuts. You know what I'm saying. Twister manager at the time was Eric DeWiz, and he couldn't believe the type of energy that we're like, where the hell you get him from? You know what I'm saying? Because Twister and Jahar kicked it off. Then they brought me in later on, which is still in '91.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, it was amazing. I'm like, okay, I'm born to entertain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I know how to rap, but my journey is that stage, and from that point on, I just started studying and looking at Flavor Flav and started seeing what he doing and how I can do what he do, because he's the best at it.
Wow. I heard about Flav being, you know, I've never really looked at any like Public Enemy footage, but see, that's something you told him. Look,
Flav is the first hype man. He's the original. He's the Godfather. So that's who I study. People ask me, so who you listen to or watch growing up is Flavor Flav, because that's the role that I was portraying and playing and being for Twister.
He was
You know what I'm saying?
the blueprint.
So yeah, he was Chuck D and I was Flav.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? On our Chicago shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's cold.
All right, so what school you went? What high schools and you know stuff you went to?
I went to CreaTEVity.
Okay.
CreaTEVity Vocational High School, Grammar School, John and Smith. I grew up in the village. You know what I'm saying? I was in the village, and I was in K-Town. I was back and forth.
Okay, cool. Man, real West Side stuff, man.
Oh yeah, all day down Jewtown. You know when it was popping down there, when the Blues Brothers was popping. You know Jewtown ain't the same now, but back then, oh my God, yeah, it was. You know I seen a lot of blues singers. You know singing out there, doing their thing. You know that's when it was crowded. If you watch the movie Blues Brothers, you will see when they going down there at the restaurant with Aretha Franklin, all them people out there, the blues man singing. That was really real. That's how I grew up.
So, besides, you know, Flav, you know, did y'all ever, like, have, like, I don't really want to say besides Flav, but has it ever been, like, hype man beef?
No.
Like, man, your show ain't shit. Like you ain't never been around, like, Spliff Style. Like, man, you ain't no shit, man, yeah.
No, I never had experienced none of that. You know, because like I said, I was around before Spliff.
Right.
So he came out with 94, 95, 96 with Buster. I was in since 91. So it wasn't really like that back then, you know what I'm saying? It was all love. You know, they used to compare like, man, who is this guy snapping like Flav? And I upheld that like, yeah, I want to be snapping just like him. Yeah, compare me to him, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just me and him back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He hit the Van Rock from 90 by Nature, but he was actually rapping too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was actually rapping too, yeah.
So it wasn't really a person out there like Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying? And me and Twister was like, it wasn't another hype man out there like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good to hear that it wasn't like no beef. I mean, you show, like you said, you were showing love to Flav. You know, most people would be like, man, I can do better, or I can, you know, I'm better than how he do. Our shows be better, but for you to actually be like, hey, man, that's what I was looking up to.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I think I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
Put me, I'm a big fan of art. I love art, as y'all can see. I collect art a little bit, but I'm a big fan, I should say, of just like art. And I think music is an art too. Put me in a studio session.
Yeah, that was
Twister.
fun.
Yeah, put me how is it ran? How does it go? What's his work ethic like?
It's all different, cause you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you know, cause it's all different. Back in the day, we used to sit there and write, you know, write our words down, our lyrics down, you know. But as he got older and started getting more off into it, he just smoked the weed and sit there. He played Madden. Next thing you know, the whole time he's sitting there playing Madden, he's writing in his head. So he'd go up there, lay them bars. Go in that motherfucking booth, lay a couple bars, sit there for a minute, lay some more bars, sit there for a minute, and he just keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he feel like take a break, he go back downstairs, we smoke, we play Madden, and it's regular stuff.
What was the recording process back in the 90s?
Oh man, it was serious, man. We, like I said, all of us sitting there writing them rhymes down. You know what I'm saying? Each one person going there with their lyrics. Then we had this thing called the shotgun with seawall that, you know, if it wasn't right, it didn't go. They shot the shotgun. They like that shit ain't going on now. You know what I'm saying? It's still, you know, like quality control they had when the Temptations was doing their thing. Barry Gordy had quality control meetings for the music. Like, okay, y'all think this single will go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With your last sandwich, would you buy this or buy a single? You know what I'm saying? It's ways that you sit there and be like, man, nah, let me really get off into it. So man, we was young too, thirsty. We was just rappers then, you know.
Grinding, hungry.
Yeah, you know, but even though Twister wrote my lyrics back in the day and Liffy Stokes helped write my lyrics, you know what I'm saying, on Adrenaline Rush, because Twister wrote Corrupt World, you know what I'm saying, because he knew the patterns for me to say it, because doing that style is not easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
You know, you say doing that double time and you know what I'm saying, it's all about the syllables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, if you're able to say those words. He knew my pronunciation so well. I know I'm a country ass nigga. He knew exactly what to put on there for me to say, and then also tell my story of my father passing. So the Corrupt World was actually a true story. We just put it in my verse. You know what I'm saying? So
that's cold.
Yeah. He knew what to say, how to make me say it. You know what I'm saying? And we was just going in there.
And that's why I say I like art, man, because like little things like that you don't really get to like hear about unless, you know, somebody like you who was in the forefront and was there with them. That's why I said little things about art, which, you know, that just what fascinates me. That's why I'm kind of enjoying this interview right now, just to hear it.
Yeah, I almost messed up because right before I was going there to do my verse, I ate some ice. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there sucking on ice, not knowing that my mouth numb. I got to say those certain words that actually put the pit with it. You know what I'm saying? So my mouth was like, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was tongue tied. I just couldn't feel my mouth because I was sitting there eating on ice. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up making it work. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
It was how I couldn't believe it. Like, man, I'm sitting there and ate this damn ice now. I can't even move my tongue and my mouth the way I need to kick these words so bad. I had to get warm shit to warm my mouth back up, all type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it came out of jam, man.
Oh man, all right. So we all know, like you said, you was Twister's hype man. What's some of your favorite records that you did with him? You know, at shows. Like, what was some of the records that?
Every last one of them. Every last
you
one.
You ain't got no favorites.
I don't got no favorites from the beginning to the end. But
okay.
But when he did Kill Us All, that's one song that I know I'm supposed to be up there bagging him up that I'll turn into a fan. My damn, I'll be right in the middle of the show, and he'll look at me like, I'm like, because he snapping so hard on Kill Us All that, you know, it's one of my favorite joints, because I love when he snap. You know what I'm saying? I love
when he get aggressive.
Yeah, I love when he get aggressive because he goes into a whole nother zone, and I be like, man, this motherfucker is snapping, and I got to learn this shit. So I actually turned from a hype man to a fan, and sometimes I'd be up there on stage, be like, and he'll snap me out of it, like, come on, nigga, go. You know what I'm saying? He'll come over and bump me or something. You know what I'm saying? Or so, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shit, let me get back into it.
Right.
Then get off through
like,
it.
nigga, I need you with me.
I need you with me, but I turn into the people that's looking at him on stage, like, oh, he is snapping. With a whole mic in my hand, like, man, this man is getting down. You know, so yeah.
Do you remember like your favorite performance?
Actually, every performance that we ever did, I love. But what's the most important performances when we went to Iraq to perform for the soldiers.
Oh wow!
You know, we went over there twice. We went over there when they was worn and everything, and we still went.
How was that? How was Iraq?
It was scary but amazing. You know, they got.
I heard they got palm trees and shit.
Got the bulletproof vests on, the helmets on, man. This is the desert. You know what I'm saying? They got us on every camp base and staying on the army bases, and man, everywhere we walk, they got the soldiers with the guns, making sure it was a hell of an experience. But we went over there and rocked their ass because they kept saying, man, all they was sitting over here is country music. You know, we glad somebody who and Twister decided to say, I said, come on, nigga, we from the west side of Chicago, let's go.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? We went over there and it was serious.
So did y'all have to go like via like the army type shit? Like y'all fly out there with the army?
Yeah. We on the helicopters with them, the helicopters that stick around on the ground. I'm talking about
Stick around on the ground.
going up in the air. You know, some helicopters turn to go up in the air.
I don't know nothing about that.
Trying to tell you, nigga, going on over there in Iraq, boy. Them boys over there living. Then we went back again a second time.
Hey, it's different over there, man.
And we went back again.
That was what? That was like early 2000s.
That was in 08, I think. 08.
Man.
Then I think we went back again.
They had drone like helicopters.
I think we went back again in 2012. Then we stayed in Saddam Hussein's palace. I'm talking about we went back again for the second time, and we stayed in his palace. Man, I'm talking about the man had gold on the toilet seat. The dresser drawers, the handles was gold. You know, I'm like, man, they just steal something about this motherfucker, but you know. But it just showed me that our American troops over there take care of business, man. For real.
He said, yo, he snapped though, because I mean, that's just a West Side nigga.
That's just the way West Side niggas think, but like, nah, I can't get on the plane with this shit. They see everything, you know what I'm saying? They gonna check me like,
that shit.
Why you got
anyway.
what you doing with that doorknob? Yeah, just a little doorknob. I just wanted something, but yeah, man.
Why you got that toilet handle?
Man, toilet handle, goddamn, all gold.
The tissue holder.
The tissue holder was gold.
Got it in your bag. Hey man, what you doing with this?
Oh man, it's a souvenir.
That's a souvenir, man. You know, somebody can take back home.
Take back home.
I want to show my grandma.
Right, go straight to the pawn shop. Like, how much for this one?
Y'all gotta come with it too. Ain't no 400-500.
Nigga,
Yeah,
this
no,
is Saddam Hussein.
Man, that's
Gold,
that's
right?
crazy, man.
But it was a hell of an experience doing that for the soldiers, man.
That's
And
crazy.
they loved us for it, so
That'd be what, like blood gold?
pretty much.
No, man. So is there like some other artists that you were able to see that you know in studio sessions with Twister, like any other name artists that you ever been around with them?
I mean, I've been in the game for so long, I saw so much. You know what I'm saying? So many people throughout the years come and go.
What was that Kanye session like?
That's something completely different. That's when I was away to rehabilitate.
Okay.
You
What
know.
about one of your sessions, your own sessions?
My own sessions is just me. I pretty much come in prepared already. You turn and say, okay, you ready to record? Yes. I go right in there. I know exactly what I'm finna do, what I'm finna say, how I'm finna do my background. I like to do all my homework before I come to the studio. I'm not one of them guys that want to sit in there. I have done it. You know, sit in there and we create and we went in. You know what I'm saying? I do that with some of the older vets that I get down with. But when it's me personally doing my own thing, because Grips will tell you that boy coming there with everything already wrote.
Yeah.
I don't like to waste no time because I have
I
so
agree.
much. It ain't even sometimes, you know, to people like, man, you got to get your $50 an hour or $100 an hour. I ain't even thinking about the time. I just like to get my creativity out so I can get to the next song.
Got you.
Well, no, see, with me, I'm thinking about the time and the money. I feel like, too, a lot of artists, you know, they don't really practice the song before they even go in there.
Oh, no. Some people don't even practice. They don't do nothing. They go, half people don't even have it done.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll start writing when they get in there, which ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, but a lot of
You
times
know.
they still go home with it.
Yeah.
And they done spent 2, maybe 3
And
hours.
wasted time.
Wasted time. You feel me?
Man, I ain't wasting no time. I come in there, I'm ready to
Go
do
to
my
rock.
thing, yes.
Ready to rock, yeah.
It's just that important for me to come in there and knock it out because sometimes I won't write another song or another
Yeah.
until I get that one out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it stops me from doing a lot of more writing, but I just can't help it. I don't want it to sound the same.
Got you.
All right, so I'm about to put you on the spot.
Do me on the spot.
All right, so I need your top 5 artists of all time.
Biggie, first of all. Biggie number 1. Got LL. You know what I'm saying? See, my shit is different because I come in the groups. You know what I'm saying? Like Fat Boys, X-Clan, NWA. You know what I'm saying? But individuals, okay, you got Biggie, you got LL. Of course, you got Pop, DMX. You know what I'm saying? Snoop, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't throw Snoop in their top 5. That's
true.
First.
I mean, a lot of people don't throw DMX in their top 5 neither though.
Yeah.
A lot of people quick, but a lot of people quick to say what like Biggie, Pac, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They quick to Nas, they quick to go with them four, and then it's like the 50 over.
Yeah. See, you know what I'm saying? I love them all. They all great. But you asked me who was mine.
So Biggie was your favorite. Can I ask you why?
He was just cold. That big motherfucker was spitting them rhymes, man, and the metaphors. I'm talking about
storytelling.
He's storytelling with the rhythms, man.
I was gonna say, I heard he used to practice with a drummer. Like his stepdad was a drummer. And he used to, or a neighbor was a drummer, and he used to go over there and do to be drumming, and he'll make Biggie rap to that cadence.
Like he said, the different cadence.
Yeah, like he was rapping in like 1/18.
It's the man was serious, you know what I'm saying? He the first person that started going in there and just writing whole verses without even writing them down. He kicked that out, you know what I'm saying?
What he was doing, bro.
Man, that man was amazing, man.
But no, Puffy, it started with like I said, the drummer dude. He was making big rap to that. Like,
also though, what he just put LL on this list. A lot of people don't give LL
please. Man, y'all ain't
I ain't saying he top 5. He ain't in my top 5, but like people don't show him love for like for what he did.
Goat, man. Y'all better go back and listen to that.
Love.
Man, let me tell you something, boy. Please, that man was snapping so hard.
I say, this is a little, it's different. I like it because people be like I said, people say Big Daddy Kane and like
Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Rise the God, you know what I'm saying? He's respected as that, you know what I'm saying? Because he's Twister's favorite out of everybody's Rakim, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the coldest motherfuckers to me, but I like the different shit that he did, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was up on them all,
got you.
You know what I'm saying? But LA was he was more me. Or like I am on stage, or how I like to snap.
That growl, yeah. You got any new generation rappers you like today?
I like everybody. It's not like one person that I don't like. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not understand what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You might not understand what they doing or where they going with it. That's true. Once you figure out like, oh, this is what making them move. This is what making the shorty. Because this game now is a young cat sport right now. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you ask an OG, like, man, I can't get with this shit, it's because they old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to move with time.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, like he said, it's a different time. It's the same thing with the shorties. You throw on some Tupac or some Biggie or like you said, LL.
Fucking Jay-Z.
No, for real. You throw some old Jay-Z.
I play my music around shorties and they be like, yo,
you can even throw some old Lil Wayne. Like you can even throw on some early Lil Wayne, and they gonna be like, "Man, what's this?"
Old school rap.
So
it's definitely different.
Yeah,
if you ain't singing it and harmonizing over the song, you ain't. That ain't new generation. Like if you ain't.
But we've been doing that so long. You feel me? Yeah, that's when it comes in with my new shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the new stuff, I'm using auto tune, but. Like I was telling everybody that I did interviews with, I had this idea 25 years ago with this auto-tune. What the thing was I was around all lyricists, the Mobsters, Twister, Ill State Assassin, D.A. Smart, all these guys are lyricists. They cold with the lyrics. And I wasn't
harmonizing around them.
You know what I'm saying? They were just rapping their ass off. You know what I'm saying? And I had this idea of coming out with doing the harmony with this thing. I'm like, man, but I kept it to myself because I didn't want them to laugh at me.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like, man, you should have. I said, man, I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? I said, I just stayed my bro. I'm an entertainer. Let me stay that. I wasn't a rapper. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was the entertainer. So let me stay right there. But man, if I came out with the idea 25, I'd be filthy rich right now. Because all you hear, everybody got all
everybody used it at some point.
Everybody used it at some point, you know what I'm saying?
Every rapper done used it. If they ain't using it consistently, they didn't use it at some point and made a hot song off of it. I mean,
damn right.
T-Pain made a whole career off of it,
You damn right.
So what you thought about yesterday, man? Might need to put that into effect.
Man, you cannot let, I learned, man, you cannot let things stop you. Just do it. And I let that stop me from being but it's like I said, everything takes time, it comes with time. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't be writing the songs I'm writing now with that same mentality. It'd have been a little different.
Some of the coldest songs got auto-tune. I mean, even back to like
Yeah.
Computer Love.
I was just gonna say,
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, some of the coldest songs got that auto-tune.
Yeah,
on
Robert
it,
Troutman, man, that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? With that thing in his mouth. Playing on
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This, back then, they had the thing in their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And playing them, man, it was different. So I was like, man, I put that shit with some
Guitar,
rap
piano.
shit.
Yup.
I could do that with some rap shit. No, these niggas don't think I'm crazy to them up. You know what I'm saying? I said, my fucking P, I'm like, no.
Too high.
I'm getting too motherfucking high right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Get in there, man. What the fuck is that?
What is you doing? I'm like, man, you know. So I kept it to myself, man.
Oh man.
You know, but it's all good. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
That's cool, man. That's cool. You got some more questions?
No, man. I actually want to, get into actually what's going on new. I know you brought, a fellow, how can I say, compadre with you.
I brought my partner with me.
Say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get him in here. We're going to talk to my partner, Grits. I call him Sweetwater.
Sweet water.
You know what I'm
Sweet
saying?
water.
We're going to get him in here, and we're going to take it back to when it first started, when I met the man and we made our first song.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, we got y'all on that part 2, man. Just stay tuned.